Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Am I a bit bright? Goodness me. Look at this. We've had a bit of a drama today because where I am, in the middle of nowhere in the countryside, as you know, in Norfolk, we just had a power failure about 45 minutes ago. All the power went off, and therefore I lost everything. So fingers crossed, everybody, we're going to be able to stay with you for the next hour and get through this. If we lose you, it's not my fault. It's Fritton Power Supply Company. I'm not alone today for this very first Potters Live. I'm going to bring on the two gentlemen just to make sure technology is working. First of all, my good friend, Shane Balls. How are you, Shane?
Hi, Nigel. How are you?
I'm all right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, Shane. You're looking gorgeous. And as is Fraser Callahan. Good afternoon, Fraser.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Technology is working. I've just explained, fellas, that I had a power cut. No fault of mine. I haven't overpowered the system. This was literally, the whole of Fritton went down. So we're going to try and stay live. Okay, so it's great to see you. I'm going to read some of these comments first. Look at this. It was my birthday yesterday. Did you know? 57.
You don't look a day over 21.
I know, thank you, mate. But I need my glasses. Okay, let me put some of these. Let me put some of these messages because I'm multitasking today. Not only am I hosting this, I'm also running the videos and the photographs, and I want to get some of these comments in because these people are happy to see you. Because obviously, the reason we're doing this is to keep in touch with our friends on social media. So let's see who we've got today. We have Linda. Ready with my tea and biscuits, Linda. Excellent. Pauline. Yes, we're having a great day apart from power fails. Sarah. Honey. Mark. Barney. I'm at the bowler's bar virtually getting a hot chocolate or a pint, Mark. That's the question. Nicola. Vincent is with us. Of course, Christine Sutcliffe. Afternoon, Nigel and Evan. What a lovely surprise. I know. Well, you know what? We're going to be in lockdown for a while, the government reckons. You know, whether it's days, weeks, who knows? We are here to entertain you. Lynn Ange, hello, Lynn. I did have a good birthday. Thank you very much, my darling. Pauline, your door needs oiling. Did you hear me open my door? How do you know it was my door, Pauline? It might have been my knee. Johnny Laugh is with us, fellas. Fraser, say hello to Johnny Laugh.
All right, Johnny.
Oh, dear. Johnny's on a course tomorrow. We're doing Johnny's house party tomorrow. Lynn Ange, just what I was thinking. Yes, could have been my knee. Debbie, good afternoon all. I hope everyone is keeping safe. Are you keeping safe, Shane?
I'm keeping very, very safe. Very safe.
Lovely surprise there from Gail, Tracy, Abigail, Linda, Mark, Jenny, Money. How are you, my darling? Hello to you gentlemen. Christine, Stuart. Hello, Stuart. Linda. I could go. Seriously, fellas. Seriously, you're going to have to watch this back and you're going to have to read all the comments. Mark Barney would have gone for a luxury hot chocolate. Don't believe it. Harriet. Hello, Harriet. We are thrilled to see you. Christine's having this is like one of those radio shows, fellas. I came to talk about you, but we could just spend an hour talking about our friends on Facebook. Okay, so Shane, I'm going to start with you. How's your day so far? Any power cut? Where are you?
No, I'm in Galston. No power cut. We're quite lucky. The sun's out, actually. It's not too bad here. But I've been for a lovely walk along the seafront. It's wonderful. It's good to see a lot of people out and about and stretching their legs, which is nice. So yeah.
I just realised I've got a nice banner across my head, which some people would say is probably the best place to have it. I could do that. Is that a little bit better? I don't know.
That's better. I can see you all better.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fraser, where are you, my friend?
I'm in the West Midlands. I'm back at home now.
Okay, now I'm a West Midlands boy, originally from Cannock in Staffordshire. So where are you? Where in the West Midlands are you from?
I'm in Telford.
Telford.
So not too far away from Cannock.
Oh, I love Telford Shopping Centre. It's got that lake with the ducks on it and that huge cinema. Just read some. They're so good. Loads there. Suffering. I'm in Leeds. It's thick snow. Gemma, really?
I'm jealous.
But we haven't got snow, have we?
Nothing.
Okay, Christine, Shane, new hair change, looking good.
It's a lockdown look now.
Have you got no grey at all, Shane?
No, I dyed all that out. That's your job.
Just remind everybody how old you are, Shane.
I am 25.
Okay, we'll let the hate comments come through. Fraser, you're older than 25. You got to be 26, 27?
I'm 26, yeah.
26.
Careful of what you're going to say.
Do you sing cheer-up songs? Yes, we do, Catherine. We're going to start with a song from Fraser. Oh, hello. Hi, ladies. Lucy Hunt. Is that you, Lucy, or is that Joe texting that? It is sunny in Essex. It's always sunny in Essex. Right, so the reason we are here is not only to answer your questions, if we can. We're here for a little bit of a trip down memory lane. To remember the summer that we had and look forward to the next one. But we're also here for some live music from the man on the right. Shane, you didn't send in a song today.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't get the memo. Sorry.
Have I changed my hair, Jenny? To what? A poodle? No, I haven't changed my hair. It's why? Do I look whiter than normal? It is a very bright light coming through here. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you online. Okay, so we're going to start with a song from Fraser. Fraser has very kindly recorded. When did you record this, Fraser? Was it yesterday or the day before?
I recorded it on Saturday.
You recorded it Saturday. So we have 3 songs from Fraser today. They're Elton John songs, and we will explain why in a little while. But first of all, I'm going to start, Fraser, with one of my Elton John favourites of all time, which is I'm Still Standing. And if technology allows, this should work. We'll be right back after Fraser's first song. Here we go.
Ooh.
I'll lose us, don't worry. There we go. Oh, Fraser Callahan. I know. I'm gonna answer the elephant in the room first of all. People saying we can't hear him. People saying, Nigel, your mic's on. I know. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I let you down. But there's nothing I can do. The power cut literally robbed me of all of my settings, and I had to ramshackle this together in the last half an hour. So I'm thrilled we're on, but I'll try and get you louder last time, Fraser, because everybody needs to hear you, because you have got an amazing voice, but you've been told that too many times, haven't you?
I hate watching myself back. It's so embarrassing.
Could you hear yourself?
I could
you
hear
just-
a little bit.
Was it very quiet? And that was me. That's me full on, I'm afraid. But that's why you've done 6 songs. We're only going to share a couple today because obviously we'll post the full set up. Right, let me just listen to this. Right, get ready for this. Here we go. I can just about hear him. No sound on YouTube. People, oh, see, I have my volume on, just hearing it sounds. Nigel, I can hear you breathing. I'm still standing. I'm dancing around the lounge. I can't hear very well. What's happening? Round of applause. Literally amazing, Fraser. So some people could hear you, some people couldn't. Lots of love coming in. It was good, but I couldn't hear it very well. Fraser is always amazing. That's why you have to come and see it live, isn't it, Fraser?
Indeed, you have to watch it for yourself.
So tell me, why Elton John? This is something people are going to be able to see. No, oh, hang on a second. I'm just getting a bit of grief. Roxy Arnold. Thank you, Roxy. So Elton is a new module you're going to be doing on Resort. Have you always been a fan of Elton's music?
Yeah, I've always been a fan. Ever since I was a little kid, actually. Always had his songs on in the background. Always I've just been a huge fan of him for ages, since I was.
I mean, you're too young to remember him the first time around.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm
1970s.
I'm only 26, but
his music is timeless. Yeah. So you,
absolutely.
and the important thing is, you're not doing an impression of Elton. This is the music of Elton. So no one's expecting you to put the high heels on and the glasses, unless, of course, you want to.
I think you should.
I think you should.
I don't have any with me at the moment. I have some at work, but
The high heels. You could borrow some of Shane's.
I've got
yeah,
loads.
Shane, you could lend me a couple.
Shane's wardrobe. So Shane, I know you don't sing, but you do dance, don't you?
Yeah, we can call it that. If you can dancing in the shower, dancing on the dance floor on a night out, absolutely.
You do.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do with both of you is take a trip down memory lane, because many people might not realize. I know, because I've been researching this, and I asked you to send me in some photos. So Shane, I'm going to start with you, because I know I'm right that you have been at Potters longer than Fraser.
Yes, I think.
By
now,
how many years? What was your first year?
oh God, I've been there nearly 8 years now. So that was 2012, 13.
And Fraser's 2015, Fraser.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so Fraser, where were you before Potters?
I actually graduated from Lane Theatre Arts in June.
Is this where you were doing things like this?
I can't even see what this is. Oh, that is.
Let me stretch it out with my new technology that I'm having to make up. Is
That
that?
was from when I was in sixth form. So that was in, my goodness, 2012. So around 8 years ago.
Yeah, you're on the right, if anyone's questioning it.
I am indeed. Yes, I'm on the right. And in the middle is actually, if anybody has seen the program, It's a Sin on Channel 4.
Shane's in it.
He plays Roscoe, yeah. The guy in the middle, Amari.
Okay. and explain this picture, please, Shane.
That's just me in my bedroom having a chill. No, that's from a musical that I did with one of my old theatre companies that I used to be part of, Wolverhampton Youth Music Theatre.
Oh, sunny Wolverhampton.
We did Seussical, and that's me as Horton the Elephant protecting the egg.
And what's going on here?
That is from that's in my second year at Lane Theatre Arts, where we did Our House. We did our own different kind of take on it.
And Shane, look at this picture, Fraser.
Oh my, Fraser!
He's on the
How
right.
skinny I was! Oh my goodness, and my hair.
And what was that? What are we looking at here?
That is from 2010. So 10 years ago now, which sounds crazy.
And
I
I
was
should
on,
know this one. I think I know this group, but just remind me of which show this was, because you are. How do we describe it? If I put my. I love
Can you
technology.
find me on that picture?
Okay, you are. I can. Everybody that knows you can find you on that picture. We should. It's like a Where's Wally? Where is Fraser? Right, let me get rid of these and bring you guys back in. Thank you for sending those in, Fraser. I did threaten you, didn't I, that if you didn't bring your own pictures, I would use some of mine.
Yeah, please don't grace everyone with what you said you were going to put up.
What did I say I was going to do?
You said you were going to show. No, right. I feel like this is going to happen now. If I
What's that?
say it, you're going to do it, and I am.
I'm not.
gonna be
I
very
cannot remember the
unhappy.
conversation. I cannot remember the conversation we had. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Sorry. So no, I threatened you with the fact that I would find footage of you in your London audition for Potters back in 2015. Well, you are
Yes.
lucky, Fraser,
Back
because
when I was 21.
I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
You're lying. You're lying. I can tell you.
Am I
Oh, there it is.
lying? Look at you. That's the first time I met you. We had the same shirt on in short and long sleeves.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, if only you could hear him. Look, get ready, get ready, get ready. Oh, there he is.
Oh my god.
Oh, you see, and you were one of those names on the floor that we were getting ready to pick. Oh, and Shane, let's talk about you, shall we?
Oh no.
There he is. Oh, Shane.
Oh my god, I've not seen this in ages.
Look at him go.
Oh my god.
Woo!
I was living my fantasy there.
Oh, you see, Shane? Oh, hang on, it's me.
No more. No
I know. I'm going to get me back. I'm going to get me back. Believe me, if you realize how many screens and computers I've got just trying to keep this thing alive today, never have a power cut just before you go on. So yeah, I will be back in full screen. But so Shane, explain why you're also a performer. You do dance, but what was so special about that particular year?
Well, that year I was asked by Nikki and Paula to be a cover dancer and learn all like the routines, what the boys were doing. Sadly, not the girls, but just the boys. And I remember walking in the week of the show. Well, I think it was on a Monday or a Tuesday, and Nikki and Paula pulled me aside and said, "We need you to go in the show because one of our male vocalists, dancers, had to leave." So I had to learn very quickly everything again and jump in and save the day.
You did 2015.
I think it was, yeah.
It is, because I found the file in a folder called 2015 Christmas Show. So you've both performed on the stage, but you didn't begin as a dancer at Potter, Shane. You've worked your way up to the dancing role after learning all the other skills. So what was your first role at Potter's?
First role, I was a spotlight operator. Just doing a couple of nights a week, and thank you, Nikki.
Don't read that, Shane.
That's lovely. Nikki's my favourite entertainment director. Yeah, I started off as spotlight operator on Tech Crew.
And how old were you?
Oh, I must 17, 18, I think. 17,
Yes.
I think.
So spotlight operator,
Yes.
and then
I moved on to stage and worked with a lot of other crew members around the team. And then
no, you didn't, Shane, did you?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, Shane. There was something that happened before then.
What happened before then?
Well, you had been on the stage at Potter's before you joined the tech, or before you joined the became stage manager, and before you jumped in and saved the day. You were a performer on
with the theatre school.
The theatre school, Shane.
Yes.
The theatre school?
Oh no, don't. This is what I don't like.
What, Shane?
Oh, God.
Hang on a second. I've got to make this work. Okay. Shane, you think I wouldn't find pictures of you?
Oh my God, look at them eyebrows.
Shane, you had the moves. Look at this, Fraser. Ready?
No,
Look
don't.
at that.
Oh God.
Was that the Peter Crouch?
I have no idea what I was doing.
And this was the size. If you're not aware, the theatre school, the Potters Theatre School, which ran for several years, there was a lot of children in there. And Shane, you were one of the eldest, and therefore you were also. I remember Paula, our then legendary choreographer who ran the Potters Theatre School. She gave you the chance to perform with her, and I've got pictures of you dancing with Paula. This is how much she rated you, that she trusted you. Look at that. I wouldn't have trusted you.
I was petrified.
You don't look petrified. I think this is my favourite picture, Fraser. Ready?
Oh.
Not many people can carry a bowler hat off, and Shane's one of them who can't carry a bowler hat off. And what is it about bowler hats, Shane? Look, there you are at the back again.
I blame Nikki for that one.
Oh.
I don't do hats. I don't do hats at all.
You don't do hats.
No.
They were happy days, though. So anyway, you were saying, so you were part of the tech crew, and you were the youngest stage manager. I've got to get rid of all of these before I can get back to me. You were the right. Oh no, I'm going to lose Fraser. I promise.
That's me again.
Honestly, I'm doing my best here. What can I tell you? There we go. You were the youngest stage manager in the UK.
I was, yeah.
Which is pretty special. I have got a picture of you coming up, which you won't mind, which is of you as stage manager. Hang on, let me find it. So how old were you in this picture?
So I was 20, I think. I started taking on the role as stage manager when I was 19. And I think I just turned 20 in this photo.
And as stage manager, you obviously dealt with a lot of the incoming cabarets, as you can see.
Yes.
We have the overtones up there, and who else have I got that you sent me? I mean, if I'd have gone through, I would have found hundreds, Shane. But here is, well, someone we all like, Brian Connolly, who's been at Potters many times in the past. And you also have been an incredible, I'm not going to get to these pictures yet because this is, I've just seen what you've sent me. Let me just get to this one. So this is one of my favourite pictures of you. This is the first time you came down to the London auditions.
Yes, yeah, no, I got asked to come down and help and find the talent and, bring it
I
back.
know that wasn't Fraser's audition, though.
No.
If I remember rightly. Because that was a few years before. And since you have been with us, Fraser, am I right in thinking you came here as, well, you're now one of the backbones. We class you as a what do we call it now? Principal male lead vocalist? Part of the furniture. But you were am I right in thinking that because of your time at Potters, you've progressed now? I know we rely on you as, one of our main vocalists, but in those early days, was your role different?
Well, my original role was a dancer-singer back 5 years ago. So I primarily was dancing, and I covered some singing tracks, and I had a few songs in each of the shows. And I've kind of moved my way up, I guess.
So you still dance, though. So you were classed as a dancer-singer, which with the priority on dancing. But would you say that your voice is just natural, with everything you've done, the diversity, the different kind of variety of music that you've had to sing, your voice is now so much stronger than it was 5-6 years ago now?
100%. No, obviously with the styles of the shows and all the different varieties of genres, I've had so much experience to progress and work on it and be able to sing all these different styles. So yeah, absolutely, I've improved tremendously, I think.
Well, in your opinion. And But no, seriously. I mean, I am blessed for this very first show we've done because you two are, as you could see by these comments, you two are two of the most highly respected members of the team for different reasons. But it all comes down to the same thing. You're just really good fellas. You what you see is what you get with these two. You know, and in some ways, that's a benefit. You can tell I'm looking for a picture, Shane. In some ways, Shane, I mean, seriously, what? Let me just zoom in. Is this a day off, Shane?
This was a day off. This is my Tesco outfit, actually. That's what I go for.
His outfit's to go down to Norwich on his day off.
Exactly.
Okay, you need to explain that one, Shane.
Well, again, I got the call. I think it was Busby. Sadly, Busby was not very well, so I got the call to come in and cover the show. I think it was Legends. I think because Fraser, you did that, didn't you? Was it Legends?
Which one was this?
This was Hits of the Decades, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, yes, I think it was. Yeah,
the fashion song was it? I'm Too Sexy, I think.
Yes.
And obviously, me in that outfit just says it all. I had a lovely time.
You literally have thrown yourself into well, you both have, but. I know you've had to do everything from Halloween and dress up Fraser as Craigie. We've had you singing the most ridiculous songs. I remember you here. What was that song you sang with the cauldron on stage?
Love Potion number 9.
I mean, your voice is just insane. Your range, your falsetto, your high range, and your low range. Is there anything you can't sing, Fraser?
I've never tried death metal. Maybe
Okay.
that could be featured.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We've got another one of these. Hang on a second. We have another one of these, Fraser. If I don't put it up, I'll only get moaned at. Fraser is an incredible talent, and it's been a privilege to watch him get better and better. Oh my
thank you, Nicky.
goodness. Fraser, hang on, Christine. Fraser has grown in confidence and his voice is amazing. Fraser's voice is insane. Fraser is just so talented. How much have you paid for this?
I'll pay you all later for these comments.
Hang on.
Thank you.
Shane, you're there too. And look, Roxy, the best stage manager. We have only ever had one, though. There is no end to Fraser's talent. One of my favourite people to work with. And can he? I can't put this next spot up. It says, "Can he give you that 50 quid now?" I was on the assistant, which was so I just love you all. So many lovely comments coming in about both of you, and as there should be, because you are highly respected both on the team and amongst our guests. In which case, I bet you can't. Let's start with you, Fraser. You cannot wait to get back and do what you do best.
Honestly, I keep telling Shane. I keep saying to him, I want to get back. I want to get back and be on that stage and see everyone and see all the guests and just be in that facility and be able to just see everyone again. Yeah. I miss it so much.
And we have talked many times during the past few months of what that summer was like, what it was like to be on the South Terrace. I know you did lots of sets out there in that beautiful sunshine. I mean, no matter what the weather, we're going to be out there again this summer. I don't know whether you guys realise, though, because I only found this out yesterday when I was hosting Mark's house party, when everything was working so much better, that we are already over halfway sold out for the summer.
Oh, wow.
So it's not a case of will there be a summer. It's like literally our guests may miss out. It's going to be busier than ever, with obviously whatever social distancing rules may apply. But the atmosphere is going to be even better than last summer. I mean, we are already seeing signs that people are being turned away on certain breaks. So, like they used to say, book early if you want a break and you want to come and relive that summer. Shane, how would you sum it up? The atmosphere, the fun, that new South Terrace, what was the highlights for you?
Oh, it was just incredible. And I think we had such great weather as well. Just again, it was such a nice thing to see so many families coming out and just seeing a brand new side of Potters. Like that South Terrace was nothing before, obviously 2020, and now to see the work that's gone into it, that from an entertainment point of view and from a maintenance and just everything, like it's just grown, and it's just such a nice thing to have and to shout about as well.
Yeah, it was, and I mean, I didn't do anything I wasn't out there anywhere near. I didn't do anything. Don't jump in on that one, Shane.
I'll try not
I wasn't out there anywhere near as often as you guys were, because it was relentless. It was every day. It was through sunshine and showers, and you played in some of those shower outbreaks. It was a British summer after all, and we did get some downpours. But some of my finest and fondest memories are watching you guys perform while people were dancing in the rain and singing on their balconies. It was an atmosphere like no other. And as you said, we can't wait to get it back. But of course, this time around, you've got another stage, Fraser. You've got the new Garden Bar, which you got to perform on recently.
I did. I had the pleasure of performing on there with the PTC girls and the Atlas Theatre Band and Sean Hathaway as well. So no, it's amazing. It's amazing.
That stage is, I know we've shown plenty of pictures, and I was ready to show you them, but I'm not going to risk it now because this might all break. But that new stage is exceptional. I mean, it's like something out of Las Vegas. The steelwork and the projector on top, the size of that screen. I mean, it's going to be I know it's a multifunctional room, and during the day it'll host the daytime program as well. But it's at night when the lights come down and you guys take to that stage, and with the band above you playing live, socially distanced, and you guys on the bottom. There's never been an experience like that. It's intimate, even though it's safe. And we never got to use it enough because obviously we had to close for Christmas. But your Elton John show will be performed. What else? You did the Kings of Swing, or what did we call that module?
We did do I can't remember what it was called. Swinging into Christmas, I think it was called.
Right.
And I managed to do the Christmas Harmony Bells show as well. With,
that was the one with the girls, right?
Yeah, with Laura, Katie, and Roxy.
I got lots of comments coming in. Love the South Terrace.
I wish I could read them. My eyesight is terrible.
We're booked in 4th of June, so we're hoping that you'll be open. So are we, Rosa. Oh my goodness, aren't we all hoping?
Yeah.
Here's a nice one, Fraser, for you. Fraser's voice has improved massively. I can't wait to get back to seeing everyone performing again. I remember Shane helping to get Sarah very drunk on her 8. Explain, Shane.
Well, no, I don't think I got her drunk. I think I was giving her water, Tina. She was actually getting me drunk, if anything. It wasn't me. I'm not a
bad influence.
I'm not a drinker. Not a drinker.
Of course you're not. Nicholas says, do we have a date for going back? We don't, just like you. We are all waiting for news on when restrictions may ease. A hot chocolate is fine, Fraser. Oh, wait, it's all-inclusive now. That's right. Not only is your hot chocolate free, but your glass of Sauvignon Blanc is free. Oh my goodness, Fraser, Shane, lots of love. I can't put these up quick enough. Fraser, Nicola asks, what is your favourite song to sing?
Oh my goodness.
You've done a few over the years.
Just a few. Do you know what? I think at present, one of my favourite songs is to sing "We Will Rock You" in our Brit show, which surprises a lot of people because it's rocky and a lot of people see me as singing the jazz songs and stuff like that.
But that's where you're quite unique, because not only have you got that incredible crooning voice that allows you to sing, you know, the San Franciscos and the My Ways and the Over the Rainbows and the beautiful. You have got a ridiculous range, which is why. What's the Christmas song by The Darkness?
Oh, Christmas time, don't let the bells end.
And that falsetto that's right at the top of your range.
I have me tight underpants on for that one. I can tell you that.
You do, but again, you perform that after you've sung all day out on the South Terrace as well. You don't just turn up and sing that one song. That one song is one of 30 or 40 songs in a show that you'll be singing, and you've also sung all day. So do you have to look after your voice? How do you take care?
Lots of water. I drink Manuka. Do you know what? Sean introduced me to this. It's chamomile, vanilla, and Manuka honey pucker tea bags. And you put that in, put another spoonful of, it can be put Manuka honey or just normal honey, keep the tea bag in for 15 minutes, and then take the tea bag out and drink it, and it helps. It's like what's it called? It helps soothe the vocal folds, and yeah, it's brilliant for your voice.
I can remember.
That's what I
you
do.
did. I can remember Sean drinking. Is it Dr Pepper? He would drink. He would drink fizzy drink. He's going to be on over the next couple of weeks, so we'll ask him. I mean, how on earth that it helped him? Shane, have you got a regime? You're always immaculate. I know you look after yourself. Is there a Shane? Is there a product line coming out in lockdown? Have you been working on your own range of cosmetics?
Oh, I'd love that. Absolutely. Sadly, I've not got my own. I'm just trying to find things to just try and make myself look good. I've used actually. A big shout out to Sue, who works at Potters, who does Tropic. I've been using this skincare routine, and it's literally incredible. It's so nice, and it makes it feel a bit more fresh, which is lovely. So,
Okay.
absolutely.
Adele drinks water and honey.
Oh.
Coca-Cola is great for clearing the voice. Don't know why, it just works. Have you heard that, fellas?
No, never.
Okay.
I do drink
Nicola asks Shane, who would you like to see performing on the Potters stage again, Shane? Who have you missed? Who would you like to see again?
Well, of course, I miss Fraser. I miss hearing Fraser's voice every day. What in regards to like a star act, or just...
Well, I know what you miss more than most. And
no.
You don't trust me anymore.
I don't trust you at all.
Why don't you trust me anymore? I was going to say this.
Yes, this is my #1 show.
I asked you to send me a photograph of your most loved show that you missed, and it was Divas.
It was absolutely. I go around telling people that Nikki created this show for me because this show, incredible, loved it.
I can remember you saying it was like your ultimate playlist when you're getting ready for a night out.
I played it earlier while I was getting ready. I was doing my eyebrows, listening along to Divas playlist. I loved it.
There was Divas, and then there was Girl Power.
Yep.
But Shane, you had Fraser, you had the Dukes, and what was the second one?
Battle of the Boy Bands. I think it was just boy bands. I think.
Yeah, I should know that. And again, they were both fairly new. They've both got plenty of audiences that would love to see them again. But how long do you reckon, Fraser, it's going to take you guys to get back up to speed? Is it still all in there, all the moves, all the harmonies?
Do you know what? I was singing through the Brit show a few days ago, so I'm trying to keep my brain going.
Well, according to Carla, Shane, your sister, every time you have a shower at home, you listen to the Divas songs.
This is true. I've got to keep it up. I've got to practice. Just in case I get the call to cover. You never know.
And Christine loved Girl Power and Dukes. So Fraser, is there a particular show that you look back on more fondly that you would put at the top of a list than others?
Oh my
what
goodness.
do you enjoy being in?
I really loved Theatreland.
Yeah, musical theatre.
Years ago.
Yes.
I believe it opened in 2014 or 2015 because I was the second cast to perform it, and it was just all Broadway musicals. It was long before we had the screens actually.
Yeah.
So we had set, and the tech crew had to push on the set. I'm sure Shane remembers the struggle.
How many people did we have back? So what was the biggest crew we ever used to use, Shane, before the screen came along?
That would have been at least 6 or 7 people back there. Stage crew wise, just moving all the set and props, and yeah, it was so many of us back there.
Fiona loved the theatre shows. Amy Lawson, Fraser's favourite show was Anywhere He Partnered Me.
Ah.
Oh, bless Amy. Gemma loved anything that we did Disney. Yeah, of course. Oh yes, we did do a little bit of the helicopter from Saigon, Fiona. I mean, everyone's got their favourites. What I always find is sad is that all of that work, the months that go into producing a show, unlike anywhere else, whether it's a theatre, a cruise, a tour, those shows can last for 2 or 3 years. But at Potter's, a show is gone just after a year. It lives for 12 months and then it has to be replaced because of our regular returning guests. So you put all of that effort and work. And the one that's always bizarre to me is the Christmas show, because it's just as much work and yet you get to perform it, what, about 18 times, Fraser?
Roughly 18 times.
Around the world, Fraser. That was Roz Cooper's, that was her favourite. But you learnt the ukulele for that show, if I remember rightly.
I did. I was petrified. I'm so scared.
What about this one then? Sarah Steele. I had a lecture today where they said that the shows at Potter's are amazing. Well, there you have it. If colleges or universities are actually having it as part of the curriculum to discuss the Potter's amazing shows, bring back full-on political company, the fabulous shows to rival the West End. Thank you, Fiona. I mean, so many of our guests obviously get to see what you do, Fraser, but it hasn't really been until recently that most people have seen you, Shane. You've been a hero behind the scenes, because what people don't realise is many of those touring shows that come in, they arrive during the day, and you've had to be there for David Essex or for Billy Ocean, etc. And the guests only see that 1 hour of a night. So probably 90% of what you've done for Shane in your time at Potter's has gone unseen. But now, as assistant entertainment manager is your role now currently?
Correct. Well done.
You are far more in the public eye. So do people realise how long you've been there? Did you have to introduce yourself, or has social media allowed you to become well known? Because we don't feature you a lot on here. We should do more, because you're a lovely looking fella.
Stop it. Thank you. I'll pay you later for that comment.
You have a lovely Tony Stark thing going on there, but you are our Iron Man. But are you enjoying being more in the public eye?
I love it. I think that's another highlight for me for the summer. I think it was an opportunity for me to come out of the shadows and actually meet the guests and see them.
You were in the shadows?
Yeah.
Bass or drums? What did you do?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just so nice to meet, as well as old guests and people who keep returning. It was so nice to see new faces. And
there was a lot of new faces. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it was just so nice to see new people, and yeah, it was great. I loved it.
And how are you with names, Shane? If you meet, because we've got to remember, sometimes there can be 100,000 people over a year. If you think about it, you know, a weekend, a midweek. We used to do Sunday nights, so that's 3 audiences. So that could be getting close to 1,500, 2,000 people a week coming through our doors. How are you with faces and names? Not
too bad. I think if I'm very good with faces. The name thing is a bit like, ooh, but sometimes I'm quite on it. I've got a very good memory, but sometimes I have to be reminded sometimes. But yeah, like there's a lovely couple that they always come to Potter's, and they've only just recently on Facebook, so hopefully they're watching. It's Mary and Brian. They're such a lovely couple. They come every couple of months, and they love the shows. They love watching Fraser and Roxy and everybody. They love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah, and I'm guessing, Fraser, your memory by default is incredible, because the amount of not only lyrics and not only melodies, but harmonies, choreography, and blocking, meaning, you know, you may not be dancing, but you need to know where to go and where to stand. You need to know what costumes to get changed in, how many times to layer up. I mean, explain layering to me, because some people don't realise what we mean when we say dressing down. You start a show sometimes with how many outfits on?
Oh my goodness! So I remember, I think it was the Great American Songbook. I think, yeah, it was Great American Songbook, and we start the show with America, which is Neil Diamond, and in terms of layering down, sometimes you can have about 3 costumes on at a time. For most guys, it's 2 pairs of trousers plus everything, you know, like your mic belt, your mic pack, your in-ears. Like there's so much under costume that you've got to put on underneath in order to make the changes. But when I say it's chaos backstage, it's like organized chaos. I'm sure if there's anyone watching in the comments who's been at Potters or been performing at Potters, they can say how crazy these quick changes are. But we somehow managed to make them.
And again, when it comes to being on the stage, Shane, I'm not forgetting, of course. Oh my goodness, look how small that one is. Are you ready, Shane?
Oh no.
You are a dancer in your own right. So tell me about the pavilion and your relationship, because you are. Where are you? Where are you on that? Oh, at the bottom. You're at. Hang on. Shane is on this side, in blue. So Shane, dancing at the pavilion for the laughter show. How long has that been happening?
So I've been doing that nearly. This
There you are.
6. Oh my lord! Where are you getting these photos from?
Oh, that's you zoom in. Hang on.
Oh no!
There you go. Right in the middle, Shane.
I love that.
You love a
Where
feather.
he should be.
I love a feather. Oh, thanks, Fraser. No, I've been doing it for now 5 years now, I think, because it's my local theatre and I love that place. And I love Stuart and Kevin and Luke, what they do for the area. It's just great. And it's like a nice little thing to do on the day off.
You do. I remember you asking me when I was in. Well, you work for me. Remember those happy days, Shane?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't.
I can remember offering you, I think it was the stage manager's job, and your only criteria was you would love to do it, but could I please have, was it Tuesday nights off?
It was, yeah.
Could I please have Tuesday nights off? And I said, why? And you said, because I like to dance. And I thought you just meant at the local club or down your local high street. And that's when I first realized that you were dancing professionally at the pavilion. And it is a stunning theatre, and you, of course, you did the laughter shows with Ollie and Nigel and Sue, and there's so many wonderful people there in a very small theatre in a local area, and yeah, like every theatre, just praying that they can open their doors as soon as possible. So you intend to be in, if there's a summer show, you'll be in that one, Shane?
Hopefully, yeah. Fingers crossed. They've asked us all back, so it's just like everything. We're all waiting for that. Go ahead, and fingers crossed we'll be back doing what we love.
Yes. I'm just reading these comments as well. There was one 2014 show that was all the musical theatre shows. That was really good too. Thank you. Shane from Pauline. Seen you loads of times at the PAV. Love that theatre and their shows. And again, like us, they are just waiting for news. So around this time, knowing that, oh my goodness, do you know how long we've already done, fellas?
No, how long?
26 minutes. No, I'm joking. We have done, we're under the hour. We're okay. It's 10 minutes to the hour. I promised you, Shane, you could go and have a manicure, get those eyebrows done by 5 o'clock. There's nowhere to go, is there? Shane, how are you coping without nail bars and eyebrow bars?
Well, it's actually quite nice because I'm trying to adapt what I can do and try and save some money and do it yourself, but it's not going well.
And are you still TikToking, Shane? Because you had some really good success with that. If people don't follow you, then they should. What was it? What was your TikTok?
Oh, it was just Shane Balls. That's all it is. Just,
oh, okay. Inspirational.
Yeah, exactly. Plain and simple. That's me.
And Fraser, are you a social media? You know, do you do all that? Do you do the Instagram and the Facebook? Are you?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, but I'm still trying to figure out TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like an old man. I'm so bad with technology. Even though I'm like 26 years old, I'm still really bad.
Just define an old man, Fraser, for those of us above 50.
Not you.
What would you say is old, Fraser, out of interest?
Oh, I'm not gonna upset anyone.
Okay. Fitting tribute. Oh, right. So
maybe Johnny Laugh. Maybe Johnny Laugh.
Maybe Johnny Laugh. Yeah. Well, Johnny, I'm doing that. I'm doing Johnny tomorrow. What we're going to do, fellas, is we're going to do, for anybody that wants to share this, we will be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We have many members of the team coming up. These guys will be back on again in the near future. What I probably would like to do, Fraser, is knowing that lots of people are saying they can't hear it when I play your video. I don't want to waste the opportunity of them listening to you. So what I think I will do is I will save those 5 songs that you that were still left, and we'll put all 5 plus the one that they couldn't hear at the start. We'll put them together, and you can do an Elton John set for us, because I think more than anything, people are going out of their minds at home, desperate for entertainment. They've got through those box sets. There's only so many reruns of The Family that you can watch on BBC. I know you. Are you a box set person, Shane?
Absolutely, I love watching all sorts. I want to try and get into The Crown. That's my next one.
Oh, we got a few years of that. Did you watch Bridgerton, Shane?
I've got one more episode to watch.
I won't spoil it for you. He dies in the end. Fraser, are you a box set kind of guy?
I am. I haven't seen Bridgerton or The Crown, though.
Are you watching Shane's favourite? What is it, Shane? It's a Sin?
It's a Sin.
I
love
need
that.
to watch it, actually. I have not seen... I think I'm going to wait until I can watch all... I mean, I think you can watch all the episodes anyway, can't you? On Channel 4 OD.
I'm not sure I could with my blood
I
pressure.
think I'm going to binge watch it all.
Do it.
I did get to hear that Fraser, one of our former Frasers, who we used to nickname Fraser, is in it. So do you think that would be a career move for you, Fraser? Can you see yourself ultimately as an actor on television, or a performer in the West End, or working at Lidl's? What's the future hold for you, Fraser?
I'd say Lidl is up there.
Yeah?
Do you know what? I love acting. I've always loved acting. If I didn't go into musical theatre training, I probably would have gone to an acting school. So yeah, hopefully. Who knows what the future is going to hold, especially now with the COVID pandemic, and no one knows, especially with all the performers out there who are struggling to find their feet again and find jobs and stuff. Like, who knows what's going to happen in this future with our industry, but positivity, optimism.
Yes, I think we all believed a year ago that if we could fast forward in a year to where we are now, that the world would be back to normal, and every day we are learning that is not the case, and there are a million entertainers in this country alone in the entertainment business who are unemployed. And obviously, like so many trades, it is a career that cannot be pursued at the moment, and we just pray for everybody, not just in our business. I'm going to finish with a few comments, and then I'm going to come to the most important one, which I cannot ignore because it has literally been every other comment, which I will come to, I promise you. But first of all, before we say goodbye to you fellas, I am going to just give some of the guests the answers to questions that they've asked. For instance, where is that one I just heard about surnames, so we can find you on social media? Oh, here we go. So Fraser Callahan, Caagaghan. Correct?
That's right.
No, I wasn't even reading that. Shane Balls. Do I have to spell the word balls live on a stream?
Wonderful.
Balls. Christine, I'm lucky to do Facebook, lol. Instagram is confusing, but not as confusing, Fraser, as TikTok, no?
I'd say Instagram's less confusing than TikTok.
Okay. Lynn says, age is a number, Fraser. It's not a number, sorry. It is a concept. And you conceive that I'm old, Fraser. Jenny, thank you for this hour. Just feel for all the young folk, especially the performing arts. Dave says, shout out for the Potters Live Band. Fraser, what do you think about our band?
Oh, they're fantastic. They're honestly, and they're the loveliest people that you'll ever work with as well. So it makes it even more amazing. It's so good.
Well said. So thank you all for your comments. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. We got it to the hour, and I was going to finish with music from... oh, sorry, Dave, let me... see, I'm doing this on my own. I was going to finish with music from you, Fraser, but I do believe as we approach the hour mark, we should actually not finish with a song of hope and a song of joy, and you've sent me some great songs, because so many of you in the comments are expressing your grief at the sad news, if you haven't heard, that Sir Tom has lost his fight with COVID. Since we've been on, we have heard that Captain Tom has sadly passed away, and so many of you are hoping that we can do tribute to that, and as you know, we obviously will. So rather than us go to the hour, I think it would be fitting for us, as so many of you are asking, that we leave with a minute's silence for him. So as we say goodbye to you and we thank you for being part of this, there is a reality check of what we are all still fighting, and we will never forget any of those people that we have lost, and we all have our stories, and we all have our heartaches to bear from this past year. But Sir Tom was an icon, and if anybody sort of symbolised what we can do when we put our mind to it, in whatever field you are in, no matter what age you are, then it was Sir Tom. So to lose him to COVID is a tragedy, one that will probably be the most memorable of all losses for someone who was loved by the entire nation and indeed the world. So rather than finish with music, we will leave you early, and we would ask that everybody spares the last minute in honour of Sir Tom. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Fraser, we look forward to your set. Shane, take care of yourself. You're looking fabulous. Fraser, great to see you. Thanks for all of your comments. Stay safe, everybody. That's today's message. We will be back tomorrow with Johnny Laugh. But we leave you early, and we hope you'll join us in a minute for Sir Tom. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It is a sad day indeed.